发现，艾哈迈德王子威胁说要伤害索菲亚，找到索菲亚并保护她。完全同步条件是，若是遭受攻击，在近战中击杀5个警卫，不要受伤。Hello， 大家好，这里是俄洛伊坤。到处都是尸体。哇，他居然尤瑟夫居然挂了！这是尤瑟夫啊，我前面没认出。
Requiescat in pace.
Brothers, sisters, a whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
尤瑟夫死了，哎呦，这真的是刺客大反扑。估计索菲亚已经被抓了。
Stop now! I offer you a clean day! Which way did he go?
Your time has come! Assassin, you double it the game, but the pieces are far beyond your grasp. You suppose the next Sultan will be an easy kill? You double it the game, but the pieces are far beyond your grasp. You suppose that next Sultan would be an easy kill? You double it the game, but the pieces are far beyond your grasp.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed killed as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A qanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Shahzadem, stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, then wait for my command.
他们应该是刚把尤瑟夫下葬了，这是个墓园吗？就在这上面。
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines, so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
Curse the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
唉，曾经这都是尤瑟夫教我们用的钩刃，爬的这个塔。世事无常啊！你压得上？
Dannazione!
تشكلير efendim. Çok teşekkürler. Someone help me!
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
索菲亚说：“不用跟我道歉的，我只是想知道到底为什么。”突然就有人抓我，我啥都没干，就是个开书店的。道路尽头，艾哈迈德带着5把钥匙离开了，在他逃跑前抓住他。完成同步条件，击杀20名警卫啊！这个，再说吧。
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Hold on! Hang on, Sophia!
Look out! Ezio!
哇！玩 玩的是个现代活啊。
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so.
Hold on!
Obviously.
让我保护索菲亚。
Oh no.
我觉得我应该先保护自己吧。降落伞在城市中这么搞，可不是什么明智的选择
Va
呀。
bene. I am all right.
Soldiers, up ahead!
I see them. Forgive me.
Sophia, you must be careful!
I know.
索菲亚也是，哇，好刺激啊！
Kill yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Faster!
你老公，我要被你撞死了！
Oh my! Please move!
Your determination to be charming. It was not so infuriating. Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side, Romina.
Wow! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
我之前把药品搞足够了，这是多么明智的一件事情。
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
当然
I
杀了
am
你。
wondering that myself.
Oh!
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
序列8完成。
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
Here it comes!
What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
What are you doing?
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this!
I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
删除记号，把16号记忆也删除了。意识。
I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
返乡。经过数周的旅行，艾灸和索菲亚抵达了马西亚夫。该打开图书馆了。
This way. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up, then set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
The end of the road.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life, and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio. Those diagrams look like constellations, Ezio. Capricorn, the Eagle, the Sagittarius. Perhaps the keys belong to one of them.
"是可以转的，我前面没注意。
You have 5 keys, so they must fit a constellation with only 5 stars, no? You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
这里是跑不了的，只能慢慢走。点火也是他自己做的，就都不是我们不是我们来操作。哇，一堆椅子，感觉像是硕大的刺客 logo。
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
阿泰尔，1代刺客。
Requiescat in pace, Altair.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
阿泰尔一个人在密室里等死，结束自己的一生。著名刺客导师1代刺客。
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages.
他开始挨个艾灸点火，阿泰尔熄火，就像他的生命一样。
To our family, what does the apple say?
一步一步走向黑暗。
Brought them here. How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria.
这个应该是他。
If you are asked, say I set the apple away.
他跟玛利亚在一块的记忆。
Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Sipanglo, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
坐下来休息一下，这一坐就再也没有起来过。人生的终点。落幕了，最后一次沟通阿泰尔的记忆。
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed, to share our stories like this? Speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Wow, 这个好帅。
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
哇，这个结局就是说，看得我都起鸡皮疙瘩了。就是从艾吉欧穿越时空对 Desmond 讲话开始，我就觉得哇，好神奇啊！就是艾吉欧从一开始的懵懂，他就不知道谁是 Desmond， 然后到现在他已经接受了，而且可以自如的和 Desmond 去讲话。最后就是可以看到艾吉欧摘下了他的双袖剑，取下了他的佩刀，就代表结局是回归自我，艾吉欧和索菲亚要归隐田园了。然后 Desmond 这边呢是16号试验体，为了帮助他，然后反正我也不知道是不是真的为了帮助他，反正就是被 Animus 给删除了，现在连意识都不存在了。而最后Desmond 就是 Desmond 的意识连接了先行者，然后给他讲述了即将到来现代文明的毁灭，就即将到来的世界末日，然后需要 Desmond 去拯救世界。最后 Desmond 终于从 Animus 中醒了，他们也到了新的地点。这个结局看到最后，尤其是末日那一块，那个抱着小孩的那个女的，然后怎么说呢，就是人像下饺子一样不断的掉到裂缝岩浆中去，给我的感觉特别的震撼。这个特效真的做的是还是非常不错的。OK， 就这样吧，刚好也1集的时间差不多了，然后我们《刺客信条：启示录》也就到这儿结束了。之后我如果还有时间的话，我会在我空闲的时候会接着玩《刺客信条》系列，因为我个人比较喜欢这个系列。但不确定是什么时间，反正我就是什么时候玩了我就会录下来，然后发上去，大概就是这样。OK， 那就到这儿，谢谢大家收看《刺 刺客信条启示录》，然后再见，下一集见。